Hey, what's up? I normally don't make YouTube videos, but I'm compelled because I have to do this. It's Saturday morning. It's 8:30. I'm tired as hell. I've been working all week someplace that I'm normally not used to doing the type of work that I'm doing. Um, let's start from the beginning. Oh man, I look terrible. Look at me. Let's start from the beginning. Um, I lost my job a few months ago, and I've been doing different things to kind of make ends meet, you know, a little bit. But everything kind of came to a head about a week or so ago, so I needed to do something, to get my money up. So I went to a temp agency. I'm not gonna name which one. I'll air them out after I get these few dollars for a few weeks, if I can last that long. I'm gonna air them out. But I went to this tip agency, and my background, I have a degree in construction management. So that kind of type of thing in my background, and I've been looking for a job, and I just can't find one. It's been tough, but I could do all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? I could do a lot of the jobs that you see advertised on the website, quality control, inspection, like in a warehouse setting or something like that, I would imagine. I could do all, data entry, because I sit my black ass behind a desk or in a trailer all day long, so it's a lot of shit I can do, document control, that's what I've been doing all these years. I never made it to the upper echelon of project manager. But that's another YouTube video in itself. I need to speak on that. But so I go up in there because I look on their website. I see a bunch of little jobs, paying a little bit of money, like 12 to 15 bucks an hour or whatever, or 10, 11, 12, something I can get into for a few weeks and whatnot. Maybe pick up some different skills. A lot of data entry bullshit. So I'm like, yeah, let me get into this, because I did it before. Some years ago, I went to a temp agency, same type of situation, but this particular agency didn't have any openings, so I went to another one. And it's a big company, so I figured I can get something going. So I go up in there, and I'm looking at my notes here. I go up in there and send my little application and my little resume and fill out my little paperwork. And we go over, my resume has all the shit I can do. You know what I'm saying? You can see it right there on a fucking piece of paper. So I go through all the stuff and whatnot, all the shit I can do. And I end up getting the only recommendation they can come up with is to put my ass in a warehouse. Shit. So I was like, whatever, fuck it. I'll take it, I'm like, what about all the other fucking jobs y'all got here, I can do this shit. I can fucking data entry, do some billing, whatever. It looked like some shit I know I can do, But the best they can come up with me was, well, we can send your black ass to a warehouse, motherfucker. So I was like, all right, well, fuck it. Whatever. Maybe it'd be some packing or labeling or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. My cousin, he went to a tip agency once. He a dark skinned brother, and they sent his ass to an office somewhere. Office called back a temp agency about an hour after he got there. Like, get this nigga up out of here. I don't know if they thought he was gonna go on some sort of he's gonna mug the people there, or he's a dark skinned cat. I don't know if they thought he was gonna mug the folks or act a fool or swing from the lights, and I don't know what they thought he was gonna do, but they sent his ass. He had to leave and shit, and the nigga took the bus out there too. So excuse my language. He took the bus out there. He had to take the bus back, in the morning. So That's just some BS. So maybe these folks don't want you in their office. You know, maybe the temp agency know that. So I ain't gonna send this black ass nowhere except to a warehouse. So I go there. I'm not even gonna air this company out yet, neither, because I'm still working there. I'm barely surviving because the work is extremely hard. But it's a national company. We all go to this place and buy stuff from them. It ain't Walmart though. It ain't Walmart. So I don't think it's Walmart. It's not Walmart. But you know, so I go here and the job they have me doing is some sort of packing job. It's not even packing. It's palletizing all the stuff coming off the conveyor belt on one side over here. Then on the other side, it's palletizing stuff that comes from shelves, big shit. So you got the shit over here you got to palletize, and you got the shit over here that you got to pick up when they start dropping off all these pallets, and you got to consolidate all the shit into big pallets like 8 feet high. You just can't put the fucking pallets on the truck. So you got to consolidate these fucking pallets and shit. And that's where the shit gets hard, because once they start dropping off the shit over here, they'll drop off like one, and be like, oh fuck, I gotta go consolidate that shit. And this conveyor belt steadily bringing shit down. This if it's busy, because it's gonna get busy. So you're over here doing this, and next thing you know, the motherfucker might drop off 3 or 4. So you got 3 or 4 or 5 pallets down here, and a conveyor belt full of shit over here. There's nobody, and there's supposed to be people to help you. Well, they help a little bit, you know, on their own convenience. So it's another dude over here doing some other shit, because you got to give him shit that has to be repacked. All right, so he's doing this shit, right? And so you got to kind of go back and forth. Then like that's when this kind of starts getting hard. And it's I'm not even sure if this is a word, but it's laborious. This shit is laborious and shit. Is that a word? It's hard as fuck. I'm in my 40s, so there's a bunch of young motherfuckers walking around this motherfucker doing some. Hold on, drop something. Doing some shit, easy shit. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, it's easier than the shit I'm doing, because about 2 days, 3 days into the shit, the dude gonna tell me, like, man, the shit you doing is probably one of the hardest jobs in here. You too old to be doing that shit. I'm like, yeah, no shit, motherfucker. He's older than me, and he's doing some shit I wouldn't want to do neither. We got the 2 hardest jobs in the motherfuckers. I'm like, why they put me over here? Because they got other temps that came in the same time as me, but they putting labels on boxes and shit, making the same amount of money. I'm like, well, fuck, why am I doing this shit? This shit hard as fuck. I'm breaking my goddamn back, you know, and like, I spend half my day just praying. I be praying like, Lord, please help me. Please help me, Lord. I be praying like a motherfucker. So something that would happen, I don't know what, but something gonna have to happen up in here, get my ass up out of here, and give me some money in my pocket. I don't know what's gonna happen, but something want to happen. So, oh man, and like I say, I run out of time. I think it's gonna take this long. So like, the place is cool and the people are cool. They're friendly folks, you know. On Monday, everybody's kind of chipper and whatnot, and you know, everybody's kind of talking to each other, and you know, everybody has their little duties. By the time Thursday roll around, you can see the look of despair in everybody's face. People don't even bother to put on different clothes after Wednesday. They got the same shit on. Don't even watch the shit, because you ain't got no time, because the hours are wonky. And you get there at 10, and you get off like at 7 or 8 and shit. You be tired as fuck. You know, I wouldn't wash my shit. I ain't gonna come. I ain't wearing no dusty, dirty. But a lot of these other cats wearing the same shit, and they got this look of despair in their face, like, Lord help. They probably be praying too, like, Lord help me. How I get up in this mix? Lord help me.